What's going on, 4 a.m. Club? Carson's not with us today. Hopefully we can film some in the studio tonight. But today we're going through 7 tips to help you build better relationships. Now, these 7 things I need more than anyone, and these are things that I've tried to do to build relationships with people that I care about in my life. So I thought it'd be a good idea to share them with you. The thing to remember with this list is you always have to be genuine.
Hey, I got you a gift. I just saw something and I thought of you, and so I don't want it to be weird. I just want it to be nice.
But of course it's weird. It's a grown man giving another man a present.
There you go. Open it up. It's okay. You're welcome.
Genuine, caring, all those things are just the start of these tips. If you try to implement these things and you don't really care about the individual and you just want them to think you care, you need to evaluate who's really important in your life.
Not on the list.
Yeah, we know we're not on the list.
Not on the list, I can't let you in.
Tip number 1, and I think this is my absolute favorite one on the list: call your friend even when you don't need anything or you're not planning anything. For example, it could be your mom, your brother, sister, father, cousin, friend, whoever you want to strengthen your relationship with. Just give them a call. When they ask you what's for the call, just say, hey, I just wanted to talk and catch up. The first couple of times you do this will be a little interesting because they're probably not used to people doing this. However, if you do it consistently, it's a great way to show that individual that you care about them. Honestly, I started doing this with my parents, friends, siblings, and it really does help you just know what's going on in their life and show genuine concern, altruism, whatever you want to say. It just shows that person that you care about them and you actually care about the tedious day-to-day stuff that they do. Tip number 2 is involve them in an activity or just invite them to do an activity that you normally wouldn't do. It could be a hike. It could be hanging out on the weekend. It could be getting some food. It doesn't matter what it is. It just matters that you invite them just so they know that you care about them. It's super easy to invite people. Now, I have seen that it is tough to get together sometimes when people have busy schedules.
You know what? We should really do something fun this week. How about Thursday?
Thursday works.
Can't do it Thursday. How about Friday?
Friday doesn't work.
Oh,
Shoot, I'm working.
Nope, that's Tuesday.
But if you try hard enough and you try consistently enough, you'll start to build better relationships with the people around you. Tip number 3 is asking people for advice, even if you think you already have the answer to whatever question, dilemma that you're facing. The reason why it's smart to do this is because it's never a bad idea to have as many perspectives on whatever topic, situation that you're facing. It's never a bad idea to have more perspective. Knowledge is power, and perspective is knowledge. The most valuable thing that you can have as an individual is the ability to see someone else's perspective, putting yourself in their shoes. Tip number 4 is pretty basic. Be kind and be a good listener. A lot of times when you're having a conversation, maybe it's just me, but a lot of times when you're having a conversation, do you sometimes give people advice and they don't ask for it? Sometimes people just want to talk, and it feels good just to get stuff off their chest. So one thing that I've tried doing, I'm not always successful at it, but one thing I've tried doing is just listening more and stop giving advice on things that they didn't ask for my advice on. Tip number 5 actually goes with tip number 4. It's remembering key details in conversations for another occasion. What I mean by that is if a sibling, cousin, or friend is having a new job, just moved into a new apartment, thinking about starting a business, whatever the case may be, make sure you follow up. How's the new apartment? Hey, how did the interview go? Let's say your friend went on a vacation or a trip or did something cool and you saw it on social media or whatever. Ask them about it and be genuinely interested in how it went. Number 6 is probably the easiest one. Send a text to a family member, friend, whoever the individual is that you want to strengthen your relationship with. It could be a memory. It could be, obviously, if it's their birthday or any other special occasion, make sure you do that. But it's never a bad idea to share a funny memory with that individual and just remind them why you guys want to be good friends. Number 7 is probably the least practiced one in our society today. Tip number 7, show and practice happiness for other people's success. Be happy for people that do good things. Avoid jealousy. Avoid comparison. I'm not trying to pretend like I know all the answers, but one thing I do know is you'll be far happier if you learn how to be happy for other people and their success rather than being jealous and trying to tear them down. Give praise where praise is needed. Being happy for other people is one of the many keys to having a good relationship. I don't think there's ever been a time where relationships with other individuals have been more important. With all that this world has with entertainment and distractions, I think a lot of times people's relationships with real people kind of fall by the wayside. I challenge everyone that watches this video to do one of these 7 things. Just give it a chance. What do you have to lose? Don't take the people that you love for granted. I started doing these 7 tips about 3 or 4 years ago just because I wanted the people that I care about to know that they're important to me. The people that are important in our lives should know that we care about them, and you should want to have the best relationship possible. I have the best mom ever. She reminded me today, it's one step at a time. Don't worry about doing everything perfectly. Just worry about getting in the right direction and taking one step at a time in the right direction. Just like the great equalizer, Denzel Washington said, progress, not perfection. That's a dang good movie right there. Mom, if you're watching this video, do not go watch that movie. If you go watch that movie, it would be bad for our relationship. You see how it all ties together? I promise you, if you try these 7 tips, you will find that your relationships will improve. Hey, well, thanks for watching. If you found any of these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're still watching, you probably need to subscribe.
Thanks for joining.
Like and subscribe if you're new, which most people are probably new because this is a new channel.
Yep.
Deal.
We'll see you guys later.
Let's go game!
Dude, nice. Okay.